You know, a few years ago, I began to feel a calling on my life real strongly. Uh, Up until that point, I had really just followed the direction of other people in life, of uh, what other people felt was right for my life, and which is, all good because up until that point, I really didn't have my own direction in life. I didn't really know who I was. I really didn't know what I wanted from life. And I needed that guidance. And right around uh, 2012, I began to really feel myself be called away from the life that I had lived up to that point. And I didn't understand what the call was, uh, nor did I know what to do. Uh, but I knew that I had to follow it. And at the time, it was it was uh, just kind of difficult because I found myself moving in a direction that I didn't really know where it would end up, and doing it uh, while leaving just a really secure, comfortable, and a promising lifestyle behind. But I knew I had to follow this direction because I wouldn't be happy and I wouldn't uh, be useful to anybody in life. So I did. I left uh, my job, uh, disconnected from just society in general, and I really just began to focus on myself. Uh, and it was the first time that I really did that up until that point. Up until that point, I felt like I lived my life for other people. And the more that I focused on myself, the more I realized how much I had neglected just myself. I had abandoned my life calling and how miserable that had made me. And uh, I found myself in the middle of recreating my life or myself at an age and at a point in time where, uh, for all intents and purposes, I should have already had this figured out, but I didn't. And uh, it's been a difficult journey since then. I've uncovered a lot of things that I really didn't know, some things I didn't appreciate, uncovered some things I really didn't like about my life, about myself. Uh, and I found some new things that I really enjoy, and uh, I began to understand my life a lot better. But it came at a time that I had to, in order to get that to that point, I had to sacrifice again just the comforts, the security, money, friends, and not because any of my friends were bad, but more so how I connected, who I was, and just the shell, the human, the person that I was being really wasn't true to myself, and it wasn't anything intentional. but more so, I just hadn't met me before. And I find myself now fully understanding who I am, fully understanding where I'm headed, fully understanding or what it takes to get there, but I'm without the comforts in life, the money, the friends that I disconnected from, and just everything that I left behind. And I found myself uh, in the same place that I once left, but nothing looking the same. I found myself coming full circle, uh, not being satisfied in life without those things. Uh, in a way, I feel that this is indicative of the change that is taking place. Some of us are ahead of the curve, some of us are behind the curve, some of us are right on the mark. But this is the change that is taking place. And so for all intents and purposes, I guess we have to accept it. I guess I have to accept it.